Supreme Court litmus test. What should it be? Well, President Trump is getting free advice from all over the place right now on this choice to replace Justice Anthony Kennedy. Of course, free advice is worth exactly what is paid for it. Zero. This president has solid instincts on matters like these. He doesn't need the political peanut gallery from National Review guiding his decision here. The litmus test for a Supreme Court nominee, after all, should be based on one issue and one issue only: fidelity to the United States Constitution. However, the radical fascist left couldn't care less about the Constitution. These partisans only care about advancing their agenda. Example, Planned Parenthood. It is in a mild state of panic right now over the notion that a, quote, conservative court, so-called, could somehow negate Roe v. Wade, aka legal abortion at the federal level.
Clearly saying precedent alone can no longer be an acceptable answer or standard by which senators...
Stop the tape. Precedent alone. In other words, a candidate says he or she will accept precedent and abide by the precedent of a previous court's ruling. This should not be the litmus test. Of course, the only litmus test should be fidelity to the Constitution. But think about this precedent notion. How about Plessy versus Ferguson, late 1800s, which said essentially that it's okay to discriminate. It's okay to discriminate against a certain people in this country, against certain people of a certain skin color in this country. Plessy versus Ferguson was precedent. Should we abide by that now? Or how about the Korematsu decision, 1944, that said it was okay to intern Americans of Japanese descent, and Americans of German descent, and Americans of Italian descent. Korematsu said it was fine for FDR to round up Americans and place them in concentration camps. That's precedent. That's legal precedent. Should we abide by that, Planned Parenthood? Roll tape.
Can accurately judge. That's why today, Planned Parenthood and our colleagues at this press conference are calling for a higher standard.
Stop the tape. No. Exactly the opposite. Planned Parenthood is asking for a lower standard. They want to lower the bar. All they care about is keeping abortion legal because this is their cash cow. 400,000 abortions every year by Planned Parenthood. This is how they make their money. If abortion is ever overturned and deemed illegal by the majority of the states, that's probably the way this would go down. If it ever happens in this country, if it's outlawed completely, Planned Parenthood goes away because they are not into family planning. They are an abortion mill, and they are scared to death about the next nominee who hopefully will have fidelity to the United States Constitution and to the other founding document, the Declaration of Independence, which is necessarily the death knell to abortion. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Now, all people are created equal. People, and that includes individuals inside the womb. It killed slavery. That would be the Declaration of Independence, essentially killed slavery, and it will kill, eventually, abortion as well. Roll tape.
We are calling for a personal liberty standard.
Stop tape. Great. Personal liberty standard. Fantastic. Personal liberty standard. I love it. You can apply it to all individuals in this country, starting right in the womb, because that is a person in there. And no one from Planned Parenthood can come on this program ever, they're afraid to, but if they did, and tell me when life begins. They can't tell you that, because they're not God. Roll tape.
The Senate must only confirm a justice who affirmatively declares that they believe the Constitution protects individual liberty and the right of...
Individual liberty. Beautiful thing. Absolutely. Individual liberty for all, both inside the womb and outside the womb. That's a person in that womb, and we need to apply these rights to the people, the very, very tiny people inside the womb as well. Roll tape.
All people to make personal decisions about their bodies.
See, this is the problem with the...
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.